Welcome to Astro Cheaper Hindi channel. Here Dynasty does not ask for a permission, it chooses.
I was never supposed to touch the control core. Everyone on the ship knew that. The royal bioship wasn't just ancient, it was sacred. A living vessel older than entire civilizations. It had carried emperors, warlords, queens, and rulers across the galaxy for centuries. And according to every record that existed, it obeyed no one. Not anymore. The ship had not accepted a captain in over 400 years. It responded only to basic royal commands, enough to keep it operational. But true synchronization, true control, that part of the ship had gone silent long ago, which was exactly why I was there. Not as royalty, not as military, just a repair contractor, a human systems technician hired to inspect failing maintenance pathways near the lower biocore. Nothing important. At least, that's what they told me. The first thing I noticed about the ship was the silence. Not normal silence. Living silence. Like the walls were listening. The corridors breathed softly, almost invisibly. Veins of glowing energy pulsed beneath the surface like blood moving through skin. Everything about the vessel felt alive. And somehow, ancient. The crew treated it differently too. No loud voices. No unnecessary movement. Even hardened soldiers walked carefully near the inner chambers, like they feared waking something. I spent most of my shift deep below the main command decks, repairing damaged conduits with grease-covered tools while royal officers ignored my existence. Which was fine with me. Invisible workers survive longer. That was my philosophy. Then the alarm started, low at first, almost distant, but within seconds, the entire ship shifted. The walls pulsed red. Energy fluctuations surged across every system. Crew members began rushing through corridors. Something was wrong. Very wrong. I grabbed my equipment and tried to move toward the nearest service exit, but the ship suddenly sealed entire sections around me. Heavy bio doors slammed shut. Pads disappeared. Lights flickered. And before I realized it, I was trapped. Alone. Deep inside the ship, the emergency system rerouted me through unfamiliar corridors, forcing me further inward instead of out. That's when I understood something terrifying. The ship wasn't malfunctioning. It was guiding me. I kept moving. Not because I wanted to, but because every other path closed behind me. The deeper I went, the stranger everything became. The walls glowed brighter. The air felt warmer. Almost aware. Then I entered the chamber. Massive. Circular. Silent. At the center stood the control core. I had heard stories about it from crew workers. A living interface connected directly to the ship itself. No one touched it. No one was allowed near it. Even the Queen approached it carefully. And now, I was standing alone in front of it. The alarms outside suddenly stopped. Complete silence. The core pulsed once. Bright. Slow. Like a heartbeat. Then again. I should have left. Every instinct told me to walk away. But something felt wrong. Not dangerous. Familiar. Like the ship had been waiting. The energy around the core shifted softly as I stepped closer. No security systems activated. No warnings appeared. The ship allowed it. I raised my hand slowly, hesitating, then touched the surface. The entire vessel came alive. A shockwave of light exploded through the chamber. The floor beneath me vibrated violently. Across the ship, dormant systems awakened instantly. Engines surged. Weapons activated. Navigation systems online. The bio walls lit up like flowing rivers of gold. Somewhere far above me, alarms transformed into something else. Recognition. The core beneath my hand pulsed rapidly, not rejecting me, responding, synchronizing. Then a voice echoed through the entire ship, not mechanical, ancient, powerful. Captain recognized. I stepped back immediately. What? But the voice continued. Primary bond established. Command authority transferred. My heart nearly stopped. No, that's wrong. I wasn't military. I wasn't royal. I was just a mechanic. But the ship didn't care. Throughout the vessel, systems began rewriting command protocols in real time. Crew access changed. Security permissions updated. And my identity appeared across every screen on board. Primary captain status active. Footsteps exploded outside the chamber. Doors opened. Royal guards rushed in first, weapons raised. Then they stopped, frozen. Behind them, she entered, the Queen. For the first time since I boarded the ship, she looked genuinely shocked. Her eyes locked onto the glowing core, then onto me, then back to the core again, as if trying to understand something impossible. The guards lowered their weapons slowly, not because they trusted me, because the ship itself had already made its decision. "This can't happen," one officer whispered. "The vessel hasn't chosen anyone in centuries." The Queen stepped forward carefully. The living walls around us pulsed in response to her presence, but stronger toward mine. And somehow, that terrified everyone more. I lifted my hand slowly. I didn't do anything. The core pulsed again behind me, almost disagreeing. The Queen looked directly into my eyes. "Tell me exactly what, huh?" Not her. Me. The realization spread. One officer finally spoke. "The ship recognizes hierarchy beyond bloodline." Another whispered, "It only chooses those it trusts completely." I stared. Not anger. Not humiliation. Something more complicated. Acceptance. Because unlike the others, she understood something important. You don't argue with a living royal ship, especially one older than empires. The vessel chose who it wanted, and once it decided, even queens, including her, including me, and deep down, including the ship itself. My old life ended the moment I touched that core, because now, the most powerful vessel in the galaxy had chosen me as its captain, and even the Queen didn't argue.
Thanks for watching this video.
For more mind-blowing sci-fi stories like this, subscribe to Astro Cipher Hindi.